this video, I want to tell you about 3 tips to get the very best rank in the coming MCET examination. So here already we know that in the MCET examination we have 160 bits, and in the 160 bits 80 from mathematics and 40 from physics and 40 from chemistry. So 80 from maths, 40 from physics, 40 from chemistry, and in mathematics 40 from first year, 40 from second year, and 20 from 1A, 20 from 1B. Here 20 from 2A and 20 from 2B. 20, 20, 40, 20, 20, 40. And here 20 from first year and 20 from second year. Here also 20 from first year, 20 from second year. So first year 20, second year 20. Here also first year 20, second year 20. 2A 20, 2B 20. 20. 1 year 20, 1B 20. This is the classification. Now here the first point is how to prepare for MCET exam and how to get more marks in the MCET examination. So according to the 2019 MCET papers, according to the 2019 MCET 6 online papers, we can easily attempt 50 to 60 bits in the MCET examination paper with the knowledge of the intermediate. That is, according to the analysis of the 2019, we can easily attempt 50 to 60 bits in the MCET examination paper with the basic knowledge of the intermediate. Now with this knowledge, we can easily attempt 50 to 60 bits in the MCET examination paper out of 160 bits. From these 160 bits, we can attempt 50 to 60 with this knowledge. That is, based on the intermediate topics, 50 to 60 bits comes in the examination paper. 50 to 60 bits comes in the MCET examination paper. So all of you who are going to write the MCET examination must have a full grip on the intermediate subject. So all of you must have a full grip on the inter syllabus first. So if you have a grip on the inter syllabus, then you can easily attempt 50 to 60 bits. This knowledge, within inter knowledge, you can easily solve 50 to 60 bits in MCET paper. And this is the first point we have to remember. And coming to the second point, how to attempt the question paper, how to attempt the MCET examination paper. Now already we know that we have 3 hours time to complete the exam, to finish the exam. Now we will use the first 1.5 hour to solve the bits of physics and chemistry, and use the next 1.5 hour to solve the mathematics bits. That is, first half of the time we use the first half of the time to solve the physics and chemistry bits, and the remaining half of the time to solve the mathematics problems. Why? Because if you start doing the mathematics at the starting, then there will be no time to attempt the questions to physics and chemistry. Then there will be no time to attempt the physics and chemistry bits. Since when we start doing mathematics, we can't say how much of time we are utilizing. We can't say how much of time we utilize to solve the problem. So that is the main topic. When we start doing mathematics first, then we won't say how much of time we are using to solve the problems. There is no enough time to solve the problems of physics and chemistry. There is no time to solve the physics and chemistry bits. So first we should start the physics and chemistry bits. We should solve the physics and chemistry bits in the first 1.5 hour. And already I told that in the given examination paper, 50 to 60 bits comes from the intermediate knowledge. First we catch those problems, solve them first. First you will catch those bits from the paper and solve the remaining bits. So to save the time, it's better to solve the physics and chemistry bits at the first 1.5 hour time. To finish the physics and chemistry bits at the first 1.5 hour time. First we will catch those bits from the paper and pick the answers, and next do the remaining sums first, and after that we will focus on the remaining problems. In that manner, like that, we will finish the physics and chemistry bits in the first 1.5 hour. Now coming to the third point, mathematics. This is the subject that plays major role in the MCET examination paper, since it contains 80 bits. That is half of the bits from the paper. It contains 80 bits, means half of the bits from the MCET examination paper. And doing of mathematics is not an easy task. Here we have so many processes like verification, shortcut methods, lengthy processes like that. And here it's better to choose the verification sums and shortcut method sums at the starting. After that, after completion of these two types, we will go for the lengthy processes and difficult problems. If you proceed in this manner, then you have the chance to see and try all the sums in the examination paper. To see all the sums and to try all the sums in the examination paper. If we proceed in this manner, that is, in the first 1.5 hour, you will solve the physics and chemistry bits. In the next 1.5 hour, we will solve the maths bits. and at the starting we will choose the interrelated problems, and first we solve those type of sums. After that we will go for the remaining problems. Here also first we choose the inter based and shortcut method problems. First we solve those problems. After that we will go for the difficult problems. We will go for the difficult sums. And anybody who follows these rules while writing the MCET examination paper will definitely get 80 to 100 marks in the MCET examination. And getting of 80 to 100 marks is not an easy task, but if you follow like this properly, then definitely you will get 80 to 100 marks in the examination paper. If you follow all these tips, then only it must possible. And if you follow these tips, you can attempt more sums, which results to get more marks. I hope all of you will follow the rules and catch good marks in the MCET examination. And I wish you all the best. Have a good luck.